Hi YouTube, I'm Dat Ewok and welcome to Overwatch. Welcome to the first episode of my how-to series, a series where I take an in-depth look at each character available to play in Overwatch. Today's episode is going to be focused on D.Va, otherwise known as Hannah Song, the ex-pro gamer from Busan, South Korea. She was recruited by Korea during the Omnic crisis to help pilot their mechs because they needed someone with a high enough reflexes and instincts to control the mechs that they had to fight the Omnics. Her main fire ability is her fusion cannons, which are twin short-range rotating shotguns that never run out of ammo or overheat. Her first ability is her boosters, which are basically a jetpack, and that's only able to use when inside of her mech. Her alternate fire is her defense matrix. This is basically what makes her a tank. Her defense matrix is about a 10-meter cone shield that protects your teammate and yourself from any projectile damage. Now this isn't melee or beams like Zarya, Symmetra, and Winston. Those will go through it and hurt you and your enemy team, so keep that in mind. Her ultimate, when inside of her mech, is self-destruct. That ejects her and explodes, causing massive area of effect damage. This can be propelled forward with her boosters and launch the mech wherever its traditional trajectory was going. So wherever she was headed, you can toss her mech and make it explode, and it does a huge amount of damage. Her ultimate, however, when she's outside of her mech, calls her mech down so that she can hop in it and be protective because she really is squishy when outside of it. However, when she is outside of her mech, her light gun is a projectile weapon that actually puts out a surprising amount of DPS at all ranges, so keep that in mind when you're outside of her tank. Alright, now you may be wondering, alright, that's great to know. Now, what do I do with her? How do I play her to the best of her abilities? Now, she is a tank, so the main goal that you're going to be doing with her is to be absorbing damage and distracting the enemy team as being the target for them to be shooting at. Now, because of how mobile she is, it is very important to know how to do that best with her. Now, the best way to do this is basically harassing. I call her a harass tank. You're supposed to find a high value target, run in there, throw your shield on them so they can't do any damage, and then just alternate between using your primary fire and your shield so they don't know when you're going to be firing and when you're not, because at close ranges, those shotguns do amazing damage. They can just tear through enemies. Now, the important thing to remember when you're playing D.Va is that even though she is really mobile and she does have a really good shield and she's supposed to be up there harassing the enemy, it's really important to not tunnel. And what I mean by tunnel is basically don't get tunnel vision. Don't go in there and think you're the cat's pajamas and you can get all the kills or you could absorb all the damage and get out of there because you have a kick-ass jetpack. If you do that in the wrong situations, it will get you killed, and that's not what your team needs. And you can actually see me do that a few times in this episode. The few times that I do get killed is because I went in too hard, I was tunnel visioning, I thought I could get a couple kills or I could absorb some damage and get my ult up so that I can get them away from the point to help my team. And what ended up happening is ended up killing me, and that's what good is a dead teammate. Now here I wanted to make sure that I was going to stay out of my mech, but that Reinhardt was just really on me, so I had to make sure I needed to stay alive. So I hopped in my mech and got out of there, and decided to go down and start absorbing some damage for my team. And what ends up happening is, because I see there's a sniper and I think I can get enough damage off on her, I don't shield when I should be shielding, and see it pops me out of my mech and it ends up getting me killed. Alright, a perfect example of what not to do as D.Va is coming right up. Now what I should have done here, instead of just going right towards Mercy, which was my intention. I wanted to get Mercy down so that she wouldn't be able to resurrect her team. But I really should have just used that opportunity with my boosters to get the hell out of there. I really should have got to the back, or I'm sorry, to the front of that point, and really just be there for my team, get my ult up, so that way I could have actually been worth a damn in that last push. But that ended up being okay that I died there. I let my team regroup for one last final push and let me get the opportunity to get my ult up and save the day by pushing the rest of the team away from, or I'm sorry, the rest of the enemy team away from the point, so that way we could cap it, get a couple kills off, and end up winning the match. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like down below. It mean the world to me if you did. If you have any suggestions, if I left anything out, leave me a comment down below. Even if you just want to say hi, I'll respond to it. I'll read every single one of them for sure. Thank you so much for watching this. I had a great time making this. Shout out to Puncakes on Overwatch Amino, who was the inspiration behind making this how-to, the first one, D.Va. Alright, I hope you guys had an excellent day. Join the tribe and subscribe.